And for more on elections, Deepika joins us from Varanasi and Akshay Dongre joins us from Kullu. Good morning to both of you. Deepika, my first question to you. As the final campaigning draws to a close today evening, all eyes are on Varanasi, which BJP claims has had a golden decade with PM Modi. Can you give us an overall of the mood there?
Good morning, Lipakshi. We are right now at Assi Ghat, which is a very famous spot in Varanasi. And not only it is famous for its rich cultural heritage and beauty, but it is also famous for the frequent visits of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who says that Ganga, which is right behind me, he considers Ganga as his mother, and he says that he is the son of Varanasi. He is the son of Ganga, and that is why Ganga Ma has chosen Prime Minister Narendra Modi to contest from this particular seat. Now, if we talk about, because we are just few hours away from the silent period, the voting will take place on the 1st of June. The battle here is directly between, there are other candidates in fray, but if we talk about the important key candidates, it is Prime Minister Narendra Modi versus Congress's Ajay Rai. Now, interestingly, this is a very interesting fight because Ajay Rai has been a former BJP member, a Karyakarta of RSS, a party worker of RSS, but then he switched to Congress, and since 2019 he's been trying his luck. Now, what Congress claims is that this time they can change the entire permutation and combination of election, because many of them are expecting that it's going to be a clean sweep for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, but Congress has a different version of it. They say that in the rural areas of Varanasi, when we talk about it, the rural people, the villagers are more in favor of Congress, whereas when we talk to the ministers and other leaders of BJP here who are arriving on a continuous note to visit this place and create more election awareness, to hold public rallies, all the BJP leaders have to say that not only Varanasi, BJP is super confident that they are going to cross the 400 seat mark this time in this particular election. So we are just few hours away from the silence period, and just few hours are left for the people to witness rallies and public addresses by the leaders of both the parties and all the parties, and after that all the voters would have ample of time to think when we look at a transformational journey and decide what they want in the next 5 years, Lipakshi.
All right. Akshay, I wanted to know, 4 constituencies go to polls in Himachal Pradesh along with 6 seats of by-election there. How important are they? And also a last day of campaigning today. So tell us about the last-ditch efforts to the voters.
Well, Lipakshi, as you have already mentioned, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra is already holding rallies in Solan. In fact, we also have senior BJP leaders who are right now in the state who are campaigning extensively for the 4 candidates by the Bharatiya Janata Party for all the 4 constituencies, and not just that, for the 6 by-elections in the Legislative Assembly, all the 6 candidates are also campaigning from the Bharatiya Janata Party side. Now, very interestingly, these 6 BJP candidates who are contesting for by-elections were Congress MLAs before they chose to vote against the party whip for the upper house election, for the Rajya Sabha elections, which led the Congress party to disqualify them, and then they joined the BJP, and all 6 of them are contesting from BJP seats. Now, if we talk about the last day of campaigning, it's quite extensive because of the fact that not only these 4 constituencies depend on the election that's gonna take place on 1st of June, but also the fate of the government in Himachal Pradesh, because at this point of time we see that the Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu government of the Congress party is just at 50% mark with 34 out of 68 seats, and if the BJP manages to get us all the 6 seats, they will also be in a position to challenge the Congress party with equal number of seats. That may in fact lead to some instability, to a massive instability in the Himachal Pradesh government that is being led by the Congress party right now. So interesting, quite interesting these elections, because not only the 4 parliamentary constituencies depend on it, but all the 6 by-election constituencies also depend on it. And for that same reason, all the political parties have sent their best or rather the biggest star campaigners, including Yogi Adityanath, the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, is going to be campaigning here in Himachal today. We have Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, as I already mentioned, is campaigning as well. So that's quite interesting to see that how on the last day of campaigning, what is going to be the poll pitch for all of these political parties and the star campaigners to ensure a victory, not just in the parliamentary elections, but also in a bid to save and to the government in Himachal Pradesh from the Congress side and to topple the government from the BJP side. Back to you.
All right, an important day today. Thank you so much, Akshay and Deepika, for all that information from there.